Oh, hi! Welcome to ICAN Connect. I am Andre and I am an English teacher of ICAN Connect. Okay, now I suppose that introduction is important so that I can tell about myself, my past experiences, and my background information, and you will know more about me. Okay? Alright. Now, I am a graduate of Bachelor of Secondary Education with a major in English. And I am also a TEFL certificate holder with 120-hour completion. Yes, and apart from that, I also taught for 2 years as a private school teacher in a local community school. And after that 2 years, I started my English teaching career online back in 2022 until 2024 when I applied as an ESL teacher for an ESL school. Yes, those are my background information. Now, you are probably wondering, what are your experiences as being an English teacher? Yes, just like most teachers will say, one of the experiences that I encountered is my thought back then. I believe back then that by being a teacher, it only requires you to just pick up the book and explain it to your students. But when I stepped into the role of being a one teacher, I was mistaken. I was wrong. Being a teacher requires a lot of sacrifices, ideas, your time, your effort, and most importantly, your patience. And when I experienced it, I realized that being a teacher is not just about the salary that you're looking for. It is your passion. You believe that by doing this, you help students. And yes, you do. Now, apart from my background information and me having those experiences as an English teacher, I do also do several things when I have free time. Like reading books. I do love books, especially English ones, fictional ones. I read them. And I also do write stories. In fact, I already wrote a short story called The Piano Man. Yes, it's not yet published, but I already wrote it. Yes, that's correct. And now, you are also probably wondering, what is your philosophy in teaching? Yes, as most teachers will say, I also have my own philosophy. And what is that? My philosophy is the student should always be the priority in our class. Not the teacher, not the classroom, not anyone, but the student. Yes, because if the student isn't prioritized, then who will be the mission of our class and our purpose inside the classroom, right? Yes, that's right. And now, oh, yes. Oh, you have something for me? Oh, can I see it? Oh, thank you. Oh, is this a letter? Let us see. Okay, I see you have something for me here, and it's a question. And let's try to read it, okay? So, how do you cultivate positive relationships with your students and create a sense of class community? Oh, that is a tough question, but it's a good one. Alright, let's try to answer it. So, how do I cultivate positive relationships with my students? First of all, the first thing I always do is to assess my students. Yes, by assessing them, I will be able to know what are their needs, what do they require, what is the appropriate thing for them. And now once I am able to understand their needs and their requirements, I will go for their strengths and weaknesses. By knowing their strengths and weaknesses, I can provide a better outlook or even a better perspective to how I will create the right lesson and approach to them. And now, once I am able to know their strengths and weaknesses, I will formulate the correct or the appropriate lesson that will resonate with each and every one of them. Not just one student, not just two, but all of them. And the thing that they can relate to each other, because nowadays we have a diversified class and we always be, and as teachers it is important that we always think of the best way for the students to learn. And as someone who has experience of being an English teacher, I always think of the better idea. If this will resonate to most of the students, then that's right for me. And the last job that I will do in order for me to cultivate positive relationships is to be the facilitator. If it worked, then I succeeded. If it not, then I should retake it again. Yes, that is my answer to your question. But now, I have a deal for you. You, my dear listener, I have a deal. How about this? You and I will go to a knowledge trip. Yes, a knowledge trip. And we will learn a lot of knowledge, ideas, thoughts, and so much more about English. But on one condition. On one condition, you will also help me know more by explaining all the stuff that you need to explain once we tackle the system of the English language. Deal? Nice one. Okay, so that is all my information, and please come and learn with me, okay? And I hope to see you soon, okay? I will see you soon, and goodbye. So, bye-bye and take care.